Hello everybody, this is Gunter Severloh. Today I want to show you a thread I created. It's a very nice, useful reference for those who are interested in AI enhancement for Arma3. To start off, this reference is located on Misc forums. Here we are on Bohemia Interactive Forums, and I'm going to show you where this AI list is. For those who do not know about this list, this will basically tell you. So on Misc forums, you want to go to Arma3 editing, and then Arma3 mission editing and scripting, and click on that. And that will open up to the mission editing and scripting section. And here you have regular threads posted and updated, changed, whatnot, every day by regular members. And then here you have pinned threads, and pinned threads don't move, they're always there. And my thread is one of the pinned threads at the top of the list. And here you can see it's called AI Compilation List of Add-ons, Mods, Scripts, and Misc. Let's go to the thread. Take a minute to load here. Alright, here we are on the page. Here is my name, profile, and so forth. Now for the thread, again, this thread was posted in March 30th, 2014. So I've been updating this and changing it and so forth since then, and it has grown and progressed ever since. So from the top, as you can see here, I have a legend, and this legend indicates what each listing is compatible with, whether it's single player specific or multiplayer specific, etc. And here we have a listing of add-ons and mods, scripts, AI subjects, threads, which we'll get into in a minute, and this is basically the whole list. To start off, let's go to the add-ons and mods listings. And what you want to do is you click on this little arrow, which is called a spoiler. And as you can see, in alphabetical order, I have listed all the add-ons and mods that the Arma3 community has created. And it goes from A to Z. Let's choose one, and I'll give you an idea of kind of what this looks like or works, how this works. Let's just start with B Combat. This listing is basically, this is the title of the listing. It's single player compatible and basically single player only. And we have, it's by this author, and here's the link to the page where you can download the mod, and of course there's a brief description. So if we go to if we click on the link, it will take us to Armaholic. And here on Armaholic, you can get the author's name, brief description, title of the mod, description of the mod, features, how to install it, of course, other things for compatibility and so forth, the included files, any videos that the mods created, credits, changelog, and of course at the bottom is the download. Alright, exiting that. This link, which they all have, is called a tiny URL link, and the tiny URL is basically a smaller version, compressed version, I guess, of the larger link. So it saves on a lot of characters, and it's just a smaller link, that's all. So that's all the add-ons and mods, and I try to update this thread weekly if I can. If nobody releases anything, or if there's nothing that comes out, then I can't update it. So it's really based on the community's work. Now if we go to scripts and click on this little arrow, and just like the add-ons and mods, you have A to Z, all the scripts that were created for AI enhancement, AI functions, AI features, what have you, are listed here from A to Z. Of course there's no Z in this one, but so if we choose a script, let's see, how about Grimes building occupation script, by the author. Some of these I have a direct link to the Armaholic page. Of course, the description, and then you click on the link, it'll take you right to Armaholic. And here's the script for it that you can download. Let's go back to the top, close that up. And here's the biggest part of the thread, which is AI subjects dash threads. Now this is various subjects that I created, and what it does is it lists all the threads that people have that are talking about anything with AI. So for example, if we go to artillery, mortars, and AT soldiers, click on that, you get all these listings, and each listing is basically this title in bold, and then you have its link, and then so forth. The next listing goes from there. All these listings are threads that were created on the forums here by members. For example, like this one in particular, best AI mortar script. So this particular individual, if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the thread. He was asking about what's the best AI mortar script. So he's I guess having issues or whatever, and then people responded with code and this and that, and that gives you a general idea. So all these threads have been listed under these subjects specific to what the threads were about. So this one is AI accuracy, and you have is Arma3's AI so unusually accurate? I don't think so. And then whatever that thread is about. AI accuracy, toning down Arma3's AI impressive aiming skills, serious issue with zeroing AI, so forth. So it's a lot of different things. We go to AI actions, which is a huge section. Yes, this is a lot of work. I spent a lot of time on this. So I know it's all under this subject because it has to do with AI doing things. For example, how do you stop the AI from running over friendly units? And that's kind of like a function. AI, it's basically an action of the AI. How can you get the AI to suppress? What's the suppress fire command? Let's go down further. It's all kinds of stuff. Prevent AI from going prone, that's an AI action. A lot of different stuff here. And then you have AI in buildings, anything that deals with AI going into buildings or spawning in buildings, attacking a building, so forth. AI equipment and gear deals with the AI using gear like binoculars or flashlights, planting explosives, or drop a folded tripod, stuff like that. And then you have anything with the AI helicopters and jets, and of course AI helicopter searchlight, chopper help, automated evacuation chopper, stuff like that. And then there's AI hunting player group, which is basically the AI stalking the player, hunting you if you're the player, of course. Enemies following players, you get the idea. AI squad command guys. This has to do with commanding AI. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. Commanding the AI game guide, articulate voice squad utility for Arma3, Arma3 field guide. Set a team member to advance. This would be a thread. And then of course you got AI skill. AI spawn and respawn for those who want particular AI to spawn. And of course some of these have tutorials that I listed how to spawn AI, so you have videos directly linked to those subjects. So I found those very useful to add. That would be very helpful to community members. And you have stuff with AI following waypoints. Why won't my bus driver stop at the bus stop if AI people are waiting? You know, stuff like that. Civilian stuff, military stuff. And then we get to the development branch. And these are like the main threads in the development branch that you could follow. I'm sure there might be some others. I haven't really checked in a while, so I kind of left that as is. And then you have a general section. The general is pretty much just general stuff like best AI improvement mod. That's pretty general. That's not specific to like AI actions or AI flying a jet and doing this or doing that. And then of course you got questions and answers that people have asked. This is also more of a general thing, but I kind of just kept it as it is. And then this one is mission editing and scripting. Not much here. Most of the stuff is in the other subjects. And of course there's multiplayer, and there's a bunch of things in here. Join in progress, disable AI, looking for server-side AI add-on with responsibility, so forth. So, and of course definitely give credits to those authors. And usually what I do in a thread when I update it, it was updated at the start of this month, so usually when I update this thread, it's once a week or once every 2 weeks, and that's usually when I've saved various threads. I saved. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the music now. I saved some, bookmarked various threads and scripts or even add-ons and mods that released, and I basically once a weekend comes around, when I have the most time, I'll get on the thread here and just I'll edit it. I'll go down here and edit it. Click that button and basically update the thread. And of course, if you go to the top here, I have what's called the second page listing. Now, the second page listing is actually currently the updated portion of the thread. I cannot update this portion of the thread anymore because the thread only has a limit in characters. Now, character is basically like a word. So, for example, AI helicopters, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch of characters, and I think the limit is like 100,000 characters. So I reached the limit of characters, and so I had to make a new page. So now what you do, if you want the latest stuff that came out, what you do is you go to second page listing and you click on this, and it's basically the same type of page here. It's the same page, except now I have second page listing, and this has all the most, if the thing would load, the most recent stuff that I added in the past probably 6 months to a year maybe. And of course, scripts. So there's a lot of stuff to this thread. And of course, AI subjects. And the last time I updated was on the 8th. Now for when I do update, let's just go to the end of the thread, and I'll show you what my updates look like when I do update the thread and how I list it. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. This was from December 14th. Let's see. That's what my most recent one. I believe it was this. Yep. So this is January 2nd update, and basically what I do is I just put update and what I added, and this, when I have a title here, it says script, and that means that the new listing for that is a script was added. So this is a script fleeing civilians, and then I have added threads, and this is under the section that it's under AI helicopters and jets, and then there's 2 things that were added to that, and so forth. And that's basically how that works. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little review, and I'll provide a link in the description to this thread, so those of you who do not know about the thread can go to it and see what there is for AI enhancement for Arma3. And I want to conclude the video with that. I hope you enjoyed this and find this useful and helpful for your gameplay in Arma3, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.